Hi friends, now in this session we will discuss the CFA Level 1's exam pattern for November 23 or May 24 examination. In this video I will also give you some tips using which you can make sure you are not making any fundamental mistake in your CFA Level 1's preparation. So first we'll start with the basic exam pattern and then we will see what are those mistakes to avoid in your preparation. So first of all, we have two sessions exam. So this exam is divided in two sessions. Exam is CBT, computer based testing. So you have to visit the exam center and you have to appear for session 1 first. Then there is an optional break. You can take that break and then you have to appear for the session 2. In session 1, we have 2-hour 15-minute exam and total MCQs which will be tested are 90. So 90 MCQs, 2 hour and 15 minutes in session 1. Same is applicable for session 2. So 2 hours, 15 minutes in session 2 and 90 MCQs. When it comes to subjects, in session 1, we have ethics and professional standards, quantitative methods, economics and financial statement analysis. So these are the 4 subjects which will be tested in the session 1. And then we have next session. So in which the corporate issuer, portfolio management, equity investment, fixed income, derivatives and the alternate investment. So these are the 6 subjects which will be tested. In total, there are 10 subjects. 4 will be tested in session 1, 6 will be tested in session 2. Now here, you have to consider a few things. So first of all, CFA Institute provided some basic guideline of what will be the minimum number of questions and maximum number of questions in percentage format on their website. So here I converted it into maximum and minimum weightage in number of questions. So if you see the ethics and the professional standards, so minimum percentage of questions, 15% of the questions in examination. Now here, we are not talking about this 90 MCQs. We are talking about the total 180 questions here. So 15% of 180 questions will be from the ethical and the professional standards, and 20% maximum can be on the same subject. On the when it comes to the quantitative methods, so 8% to 12% is the range for the quantitative method out of 180. Remember this. For economics, again, same range, 8 to 12%. Financial statement analysis, 13% to 17%. Now in the corporate issue, we have 8 to 12%, portfolio management 5 to 8%, equity investment 10 to 12%, fixed income 10 to 12%, derivatives 5 to 8%, and alternative investment 5 to 8%. Now when you see this weightage distribution or the weight distribution of the minimum and the maximum, I'll just first consider the percentage part only. Then you can, for your reference, you can consider this like converted into the marks format also. So here we have for ethics, like 27 questions out of 180. Can be or will be from this subject, the ethics and the professional standards subject. Now here, if you consider this, so ethics is for 15 to 20%. Then financial statement is for like 13 to 17%. Then here, we don't have any major subject if you consider, okay? So the subject which has huge weightage. But still, for the equity investment and the fixed income, we can consider these 2 subjects have like very high weightage compared to the other subjects here. Now here, in session 1, see here, so ethics and professional standard, minimum and the maximum weight is 27 to 36. And for financial statement, 23 to 31. So these 2 subjects accounts for approximately 50% of your examination. So you have to make sure you are preparing these 2 subjects properly. Considering the number of pages to prepare. So the financial statement analysis is very lengthy subject. Again, it is not generally lengthy, but if you just compare it with the other subjects, then this particular subject is lengthy, relatively lengthy compared to other subjects. On the other hand, ethical and the professional standards, this subject is shorter to prepare. Okay, but there is a high weightage because the CFA Institute considers their ethical values at very high level. Okay, and for this reason, you have a lot of weightage here. So from the preparation standpoint, total number of pages in the ethics are very not too high, but in exam you have really high weightage. Also from the exam perspective, this subject is really difficult because you have to interpret the language and interpret the language of the questions which are tested in the ethics. And mainly because this is the ethics, there is some kind of subjectivity involved while answering, even though for institute there is no subjectivity. From the student's perspective, student can get biased in answering some questions. So this is the typical problem with the ethical and the professional standard. When it comes to the financial statement analysis, as I said, like this is very lengthy subject, you have to prepare it properly. If you have any background of accounts from your like background education, then you won't face any problem in this subject. But if you're not coming from any accounting background, then this subject is going to be slightly difficult compared to the other subjects. So generally, This financial statement analysis is among those subjects which is considered very difficult by CFA students. Okay, so this is among the top 3 difficult subjects in CFA level 1. Then we have the corporate issuer. If you are good with the financial statement analysis, automatically your corporate issuer subject will improve. So these two subjects are linked. Okay, so make sure to improve your score on corporate issuer. You have to also prepare the financial statement analysis properly, because the terminologies used in the corporate issuer are directly related to the FSA statement. Same is applicable for the equity investment also, but still you can manage the equity investment part without having excellent grip in the financial statement analysis, the FSA subject. Now the portfolio management and the equity investment are linked, but this portfolio management is very small, size is also very small, like there are a limited number of topics. Equity investment is slightly bigger and you have 10 to 12%. Fixed income is among the most difficult subjects in CFA level 1. So if I have to give you the 3 most difficult subjects as per students, not as per me. So quants, FSA and fixed income. So these are the most difficult subjects. Also some students feel the derivative is difficult, but I don't think derivative is the easiest subject. But if you consider derivative is very difficult, then okay, that's fine. But according to me, fixed income, FSA and the quants are the 3 most difficult subjects to prepare. And from exam perspective, ethics, quants, and we can take FSA are the most difficult to solve in the examination. Okay, again, this is my guess. Your opinion might differ. And then we have the alternative investments. So alternative investment is the shortest, derivative is the shortest. Then we have the corporate issuer is medium size subject. Okay, but really easy to prepare if you are good with the FSA part. Now here, why I'm telling you all this information relating to the difficulty level and everything. Now here, a lot of students prepare in a very wrong manner. Like they will focus a lot on subjects in which they are comfortable, and they will ignore subjects in which they are not comfortable. So here, if you are not comfortable with, say, ethics, financial statement analysis, and then say equity and the fixed income, equity investment and the fixed income. If you are not comfortable with these 4 subjects, and if you are not preparing these 4 subjects properly, then you are creating a recipe for disaster, because this will create hurdles in your passing of examination. Okay. Now, first of all, you need to remember one thing. Your passing is not based on the individual subject passing score. Okay, so passing is based on total exam. So if you consider 180 questions, so you have 180 questions in your examination, and I have this calculation. So to pass, assuming the MPS, minimum passing score, and this is the estimated passing score by different portals, and generally this is the 70% is the estimated passing score. So if you score above 70%, then you are likely to clear examination. Now this 70% comes at to 126. So you have to score more than 126. If you are not preparing these subjects properly, then you are compromising a lot of questions, and your margin of error in other subjects, even if in the subject you are good, so your margin of error will get reduced. You will have very less margin to make errors. Okay, so from that perspective, I'm saying I did the rough calculation here. So I assumed say you will have even if you prepare very properly, so you will have 90% accuracy in your examination. So out of 180, with the 90% accuracy, you already lost 18 questions. So you have only 162 questions, and to pass you need at least 126. So you have only margin of 36 questions. And if you just consider this one subject, okay, so if one student is not preparing properly the one subject, then 36 questions, you have margin of 36 questions, assuming you are having accuracy of the 90% in your preparation, or 90% in the other subjects. Still you don't have enough margin here. Okay, so for this reason, my recommendation is to focus on these subjects, prepare these subjects properly, put some extra effort on these subjects. We are also conducting the workshop for these subjects, so financial statement analysis mainly, and the derivatives part. So financial statement analysis, corporate issue, and the derivatives, if you are facing any difficulty in these difficult subjects, so we have the workshop mode of preparation available for these, so you can consider that as well. So in general, in the workshop mode, this is like the one-to-one discussion. So classes are provided. With the classes, you will also get the additional support. Okay, so this is the basic information of your examination. I told you about the passing, minimum passing score 60%, exam setup, so 2 sessions, subjects, 4 subjects here, 6 subjects here, and then total questions approximately 79 to questions will be 90. So here we have the minimum and maximum questions based on the given information by the CFA Institute. So that's all for this video. If you have any queries, feel free to ask me in the comment section. Thank you everyone. Thank you for listening to this video. See you in the next video. Bye bye. Take care.